Hey guys, it's TikTok35 and today I want to talk about small creators and why I think a lot of small creators are just not making it in the content creating space, right? Because I've been seeing a lot of people, getting mad that they didn't make it to streaming university, right? Right, there was probably like a million applications, bro, and there was only like 200 people that entered, so it was a very low chance you would even want to get in. But we're going to get into why I think small creators are struggling so much, right? Or not appreciating the struggle they have, right? So this is one thing I want to say right now. You gotta see views as people and not numbers, and especially not money. Especially not money, because if you do, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it far. Period. So let's explain what this means. People are better than numbers. Period. And if you care about people enough and you focus on people enough, the numbers will come. So let's get into this reviews. So let's give a great example. Let's say you have 1,000 views on a video. Let's say you get 1,000 views. Actually, I want to say something right now, because obviously I understand it's hard not getting enough getting a lot of views, and you feel like, oh, it's not enough. I'm not trying as hard. Maybe I should quit. Maybe I should take a break. Right? And I get it. I 100% get it. Look at my channel. I'm very not consistent for multiple reasons, right? But if I had like 500, 600, 300 views per video, and I get them like in like 3 days, right? Which is not that much it's a lot, but not a lot. It's kind of, it's a lot, but not a lot, right? And I made that much, I'll be pretty damn happy. I won't explain why I'll be pretty damn happy, right? So let's say you have 1,000 views, right? Out of those 1,000 views, only like 20%, maybe 30, maybe 40, but realistically like 20 to 30% actually mess with your content, actually mess with your video, actually you maybe subscribed, right? Only 20 to 30%. If you look at retention graphs on like good videos, it's like it starts out 100 and it slowly goes to like 40, right? That's like a good retention I've seen. Well, like for me, it's an exponential decline. It starts at 100 and it goes to like 5%. Barely anybody people watch it. So when you see 1,000, it's really only like 200, right? But here's why that 200 is very important. If you see those 200 people as people and not numbers, because numbers are cold, they're calculating, they have no feelings, they have no emotions. But you see it at 200 as people, first of all, you're never going to meet 200 people in your life. You're never going to get to know truly 200 people in your life. But the fact that you're affecting 200 people's life by making their life better, making them, but say your content is like educational, making them think harder, making them happy, making them changing their lives, maybe even saving people's lives, right? Then that should be plenty of reward to keep going, in my opinion. And if you give those 200 people that really mess with you the best content possible, that 200 will grow. It will grow, and it will grow to eventually you at a really good position that you're at and you want to be. That's how you should see content creation, as people, not numbers, not money, as people. Because just think about it. You are affecting 200 people's lives in positive ways. That should be enough for you to keep going, in my opinion. It might not seem like it, but you gotta be close. You gotta be in your community. You gotta be communicating with your community. You gotta be in your community. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's very important. That's gonna make you grow. That's gonna make you keep continuing on. That motto right there. Seeing numbers It's not number, seeing views not as numbers, but as people's lives. You're changing. Because out of all the stuff they got going on in their lives, all the things they gotta deal with, they stop time to watch you and enjoy your content. And if you keep that motto, eventually you're gonna make it to a number where you're like, I'm never gonna be able to meet and talk to and know all these people, 200 people, but I'm affected 200 people's lives. I want to give them the best content possible. And if you have them all, it's just going to keep going. Now, there's more to it. It's not just that, but I think that's one of the biggest, if not the first things you gotta do. And when it comes to people as a strategy, I think I want to continue this. And it's not as big. It's not as, I think this is not as connected as that statement I just made. But collab with people, right? Collab with people. This isn't back in the day where you could just make videos by yourself and make millions and millions and millions of views. Collab with people is very important. Collab with, make a YouTube group. Make some friends that also make content, because like they're gonna be watching their stuff, but they're gonna be like, hey, we mess with that YouTuber too. Let's check out his stuff. Like I said, people over numbers. Collab with people and care about the people you have when it comes to content creation. I think that's the most important thing to understand, period, when it comes to content creation. Anything else, right? And for consistency, right? I think that's also one thing that people struggle with. I think understanding this will also help people to be more consistent. At least try to make like 2 videos a week. If you can make 2 videos a week, really try to make those videos as good as you can, and you can keep that consistent, keep that momentum. Or how many streams you need to make, I don't know. I'm not really that big in the streaming analytics, but I'm decently in the YouTube analytics. And you'll get enough videos. You'll get an audience. You know, it's very important. It's getting very important. But I think that's all I want to say about this topic. I think it's just cut and dry what I had to say. Yeah, that's it. So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell so you don't miss a video by me. Share so more people can see it. Enjoy the community of the daytime. Bye and peace.